What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Trifecta Steel. Today I'm going to be taking my regular Mosin Nagant 9130 and I'm going to be converting it to a more modern and sporterized frame. So I'll be putting in this. This is the Archangel 9130. This is by ProMag Industries. It's basically just a polymer and carbon fiber stock. And it has a adjustable butt plate and cheek riser, and it converts the Mosin to detachable box magazines. These go for around 160 bucks. You might be able to find them a little bit different prices, different places. I got this one, I think, off Midway Industries. So it came with one 10 round box magazine, and I bought an extra one. So I got two 10 rounders. And normal Mosin Nagants only hold 5 in the internal. So it came with one of those mags, and it came with this tiny little bag of parts. So from what I've seen, I've watched a couple of videos on it. It's supposed to be a pretty easy install, and really the most time is going to be getting the original gun apart. Now, if you're taking apart your Mosin and it's brand new, not brand new, but if you just bought it, you probably want to clean it up. Might have a lot of extra oil or cosmoline on there if it is or was in storage for a long time. So this one's already been cleaned up pretty good. It's already been taken apart. So we're going to go ahead and take this one apart and put it in the new stock and see what we got going on. So let me get this one out of the way real quick. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure there's no ammo in the gun. So let's pull our bolt out. Gun's clear. And now basically just to get this bolt out, you just got to pull the trigger and then slide the bolt out of the back just like that. And the next step, we are going to take our barrel bands off here. And actually I'm going to unscrew this cleaning rod here and take this out first, just so it's out of my way. Just like that. Now depending on what gun you have, these bands should come off pretty easy. I'm just going to depress these little retaining clips here, and they should slide off the front. I'm going to use a screwdriver to help me pry this one a little bit. Alright, got that over the clip. Now if you have some really nice wood on your Mosin and you want to preserve it, if you're going to use like a screwdriver or something, put a little bit of tape on there, electrical tape or whatever, just to protect your wood, so you don't mess it up if you do have one that you do want to preserve. Alright, got that rear one off. Let's do the front. Alright. Let's get this one over the front there. Alright. Then your once you get those off, your top wooden handguard's gonna come off. Set that off to the side. Now we have two screws. We have one in the rear of the receiver here, and then we have one underneath. Let's go ahead and take both of those out. And I think that's it. Let's see. I think the trigger guard and magazine pulls out first. Just like that, all one piece. And then, yep. So this really is the whole gun right here. That's about it. Alright. Put that stock off to the side here. Alright, now we got to get these barrel bands off because they don't fit over the front sight, so they're kind of stuck on there. So from what I've seen, there's a few ways to do this. These are springs, so I might be able to pry these apart and pull them out. Or you could use a Dremel and cut the bottom of them If you don't care about them, you can cut the bottom of them and get them off that way. Or you can drive out the front sight itself and then take them off. But from what I've seen, the front sights are super hard to get out. So I might try another way first. All right, so let's try to pry these things open with some pliers here. Try to. There we go. Got one of them. I don't necessarily want to cut these, just in case I ever want to use them again. All right, let's get this smaller one. Now that I got my barrel bands off, we're ready to start the install on the stock. Let's get our little parts bag here and see what we got. Came with a little Allen key. Came with 2 new screws here. And an optional bipod or sling mount. So we're not going to worry about the sling mount right now because you do have to drill out your own hole on the bottom here for your sling mount. I don't really care about that right now. So we're going to need this piece right here, and this is going to go in the side of the stock right here. Now you're going to install this if you have a factory trigger. If you have a Timney trigger or something like that, you're going to leave this out, but I'm using a factory trigger, so I'm going to leave that in. Just like that. This is the barrel tensioner. So you don't have to have this. I said it can improve like the accuracy of your gun if you have it set right, or some people get better accuracy without it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in, and I guess I'll see how it works the first time I use it. So this is going to be installed in the front here, right in front of this plastic plate, this black plate. Just push it in there just like that. And then once you do that, after you put the gun together, it can be adjusted from the bottom there. And let's go ahead and put the gun in. Oh, also, this black plate that's right here, if your rear sight on your Mosin is banded, so when you take it apart, you'll see like a band that wraps around the barrel to hold the sight on. You will need to remove that plastic plate. But mine's not like that, so I think I can just put it in just like this. There we go. Just push it in like that. Everything looks like it fits. So they said put the bottom screw in first. So it's going to be your short screw. It's going to go right here. Then I'll just use that included Allen key. So I'm going to get it kind of tight. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And then we're going to put the rear screw in. In the back just like that. Alright. I went ahead and tightened that one up pretty much all the way. Let's go ahead and test our magazine, make sure the magazine seats. Yep, snaps in. Looks like it lines up pretty good. Alright, now we're going to put our bolt back in, and we're going to make sure that our trigger clearance is good and that it doesn't get stuck. We got our bolt. Pull that trigger. Yep, we're good to go. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I appreciate you watching, and if you liked it, leave a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next one.